I'm just trying to do text. Wait, there we go. Right. Good morning, guys. I'll put it right away. See me. There we go. Good morning, guys. How is everyone today? Welcome to the live stream from Queensland Gold Coast. I am in the high ace this morning. Just because today is the day. You want to come up here, Butch? You want to come up here? Come on. Make myself comfy. There we go. Today is the day, guys, that we put the sticker on. So the old one is coming off today, and today is the day that we put the new sticker on the van. So that one's coming off, and going to have a white and red sticker on. Let's stop doing it. So today is the day. We're going to measure it first, make sure it fits across. Step ladder is this here. So we will be doing that today. For people that are wondering, Pete, are you going to do the sticker? Yes, I am going to put the sticker up today. But stop it. Also, my mate's coming up from New South Wales today. He'll be here at 3 o'clock in Surface. And I'm meeting up with him tomorrow. But sit down now. He's going to meet up with me tomorrow. And then Wednesday, as you know, we're going out to SeaWorld. Hopefully we'll be getting a place of our own. We're going to see our company and see what they can do for us. So hopefully that will be a goer. Also in other news, I had just had a thought about my my life, what I want to do the rest of my life, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. The goals are the rest of my life that's already but that I've got left. I thought that if Lloyd and I do, move in, we get a place and okay it. I do want to start doing some live streams in public again. Lloyd said to me yesterday, "Why don't you have a talk to my support worker tomorrow from the Nurse Next Door? It's called the company's called the Nurse Next Door." And I am going to have a talk to his support worker and see what she reckons about, um, what the company will let me do, if they'll let me do live streams in public, and stuff like that with my support worker on behind the camera with me and, be on videos and stuff like that. I'm thinking because if they do, makes a lot of sense for me then to go over to Lloyd's um, company and stuff like that, because then we'll be able to hang out and stuff like that. So that's what I've been thinking about that for say with me a long time now, because as you guys know, the no live streaming in public rule that have never sat right with me, if you know what I mean. It's always been a, what do we call it, up in the air sort of thing for me, you know what I mean? I don't feel really comfortable with it. So, the best thing to do is talk to the Lloyd's company and see what they can offer, and just see what they're like. Because I said to Lloyd yesterday, in all fairness, I said, don't sign anything, Lloyd, because if you sign something, you are going to be, they're going to say, oh, you can't do this in public, you can't do that in public. And Lloyd said, no, I'm not going to tell them about my TikTok account because that's none of their business. And for that, he's right. For that is right. I take my hat off to Lloyd. For that is right. It's no one else's business but Lloyd what he does with his social media. The same as it should be for me. It should be my right to do the live stream outside, as you guys know. So it is my right too. You know what I mean? Welcome, my friend, if you're on your holidays, and please like and subscribe. So yeah, we were having a good talk about that yesterday, because Lloyd said to me, "Well, look, to be honest with you, I don't tell anyone about what I do." Um, I'm in a hiatus, mate. Um, I'm a friend. I'm in a hiatus, just chilling out. Ready to do the job what we've got to do this morning. I just thought I'd come down here, do a live stream, get people uh, on the live stream with me, have a bit of talk to you guys, of course, and explain to you what's going to happen this week. I'm going to be doing some videos today, lots of videos today, so that would be good. Um, yeah, also there'll be some cool stuff coming up today. Um, and I do appreciate you guys hanging around for it and being here. It's really cool for you guys to be here. Um, I don't know what you're talking about, but please talk sensible on the channel as you will be hidden. So please talk sensible, my friend, if you don't mind. My calendar has been marked already, my friend, so you don't have to worry about that. If you like the live stream, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. It does help the algorithm and it does help me out a hell of a lot. So if you don't mind, please do it. Yeah, I find it more easy to do the live streams down here now. On work days when the support workers are here. I find it more relaxing, if you know what I mean. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, so I find it more easier to do the live streams in the van than I do up there where mum's behind the curtain in the background there making the bed. I think it's more better to do the live streams here. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I am in the van. The reason being because this morning, Robocop, I have to put the new sticker that has come. So I will be putting the new sticker on today and taking the old one off. The weekend for me is just finished. Now it's the work days. Um, Thank you, my friend. I do appreciate you like the lights. These run off of batteries. These lights, by the way, guys, they run off of batteries. Yes, I've got the black and red one with white writing, but it's scratched. Because when they parked the van outside to do the build here, they must have parked it near a tree or something, and it scratched the sticker. So, I welcome. Thank you, my friend. If you like my lights, please like and subscribe, and we'll do more streams in the van. See, I wanted to do a live stream tomorrow with Lloyd in the van. Um, I reckon that would have been great. Um, no, I put this one on with Say With Me, with Kate. Um, no, I'm not. I came in here this morning because I've got to take the old sticker off and put the new one on. So I thought I'd come in here early, do a live stream with you guys till Bron gets here, because he's got to give me a hand. We've got to put something on the front of the van, so when we put the ladder against it, we don't scratch the paintwork. So I've got to find something in here to do that. Um, oh, that was the one who said, that was the sticker that said, such as life. Yeah, that was the one Maddie and I put on. I think it was no, it wasn't last year. It was the year before last we put that on. Um, I think it was in the winter. Wasn't last year. Was it two? I know it was in 2024. I think I put that one on. I remember buying it from Say With Me, super cheap, and we put that on together. Or was that the one we ordered from Sheen? I think we ordered it from Sheen, and Maddie said, I'll give you a hand to put it on." And so yeah, Maddie did give me a hand to put it on. The other sticker I've ordered, this one here, it's in the box in front of me. That's sitting at the back here. is a white and red sticker. So the van's white, and because black, yeah, it goes with the mags, but the van is white. So I wanted white and red. So it finally came all the way from America, and it took a long time to come over from America. So that's why now we have finally got it. It arrived on Friday afternoon. It was about 3:30, I think it arrived. It was when what's her name had to go when what's her name finished early that day because he had chest pains and that. So it did arrive early. So yeah, we have got the sticker and it has arrived early, which is really good. And yeah, the one that Maddie and I put on, that was a really good sticker that we put on, Maddie and I. We really, really did enjoy putting that on. It was really cool. Um, Now, I was going to talk to you guys because you guys are probably wondering, how's the couch, Pete? How are you finding the couch? To tell you the truth, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's a great couch. It's a camper couch that they put in motorhomes. Don't get me wrong. To tell you the truth, and I'm going to be honest with you, I miss the leather couch. I really do miss the leather couch because it was so comfy to sit on, like very comfy. But saying that, this has got room underneath. This has got storage. So, um, yeah, I do like. This couch is growing on me. It's not like the comfort sort of thing that you'd expect on the other couch, but it is growing on me, and then it's it is pretty good. It is pretty good, if I say so myself. He did ask me if I wanted this thing at the back here dead straight, but I said to him, no, it's fine the way it is. Which it is. It's not too bad. You can go back a bit, I suppose, but you probably wouldn't want to, I suppose. But yeah, they've done a good job. They've bolted it to the framework, so they've done a good job. Um, So yeah, that's what's happening this week, guys. It's going to be a busy week. With Lloyd coming up and doing all of the adventures that we want to do together and stuff like that. Don't forget, guys, I've never met Lloyd. I've never met him. So it will be the first time I meet Lloyd tomorrow, and the first time I meet, say with me, Hamish on Wednesday. So it's going to be a fun sort of week. It's going to be a weird sort of week. It's going to be a busy week for me. It's a week, yes, I am looking forward to. I know a lot of people are probably wondering, what about you walking in SeaWorld? Won't it be a bit too much for your knees and that? Well, I'm going to take my walking stick and ask them at SeaWorld if they have got a walker or a mobility scooter that I can borrow, so I can get around and I don't have to worry about, say, with me getting tired and stuff like that. So yes, I am going to ask them if they have got my mobility scooter that I can borrow, because I'm sure they won't say no if they got one at SeaWorld. So I don't know, but yeah, I am looking forward to catching up with Lloyd and seeing him and he's a pretty intelligent guy for someone that's got problems. I do take my hat off to him. Now he's booked a hotel room in Surface, um, and gonna stay there. He's going out for tea by himself, and he's driving up from all that way from New South Wales by himself. And you've got to admire him that he is pretty intelligent when it comes to that sort of thing. I mean, anyone that can switch companies on their own and they can do this and do that. And I said to him the other day, I said, "Well, Lloyd, have you been tested so you can get your companion card? So if you go out with your support worker, at least you've got a companion card where it doesn't cost you anything if you go bowling or stuff like that." And Lloyd turned around to me and said to me, "Oh, no, I haven't been tested for that yet." And I said to him, "Well, it might be a good idea if you do get yourself tested, because then you can get a companion card and you can go out and you can have a good time." And he said to me, "Oh, I never thought about that." And yeah, so I'm hoping that Lloyd does get a companion card because he does want to shift up. He said to me yesterday, again, there's nothing here for me. I'm just constantly I walk to the Outlook where he goes. He said to me, "There's constantly nothing here for me. I'm always sort of, worrying, about this, and I want to be on the Gold Coast where at least I can go to theme parks, I can enjoy my life, and all that sort of thing." And I said, "Oh, well, that's the way to go, mate. You can't stay at home forever." I mean, his grandma is 87 years old, Lloyd was telling me yesterday. And I said to him, "Well, yeah, you can't stay forever." Lloyd did say to me, "But I have lived in this house for 16 or 17 years of my life." And I said to him, that is a very long time. And Lloyd said to me, it gets after a while, there's nothing really to do here, sort of thing. So I do want to just move on and just, because Lloyd too is 35 years old now, and I think he does want to move on, and he does want to start his life. He doesn't want to be, stuck in a place where he realizes, well, okay, then I'm stuck in this place. What am I going to do and stuff like that. So he doesn't really want that, and I totally get where he's coming from. It's not a situation no one wants to be in. So I do take my hat off to Lloyd because he's doing it pretty good actually. He's booked his hotel and the reservation. He booked one for one person because that's him. So I really do admire him. He stayed on his own last night, on the Saturday night with his uncle. His uncle was at the farm or something, so he stayed home alone. He does house sitting as well. So I reckon that was pretty cool that someone like Lloyd is doing all of this thing for himself. He's got the confidence to do these things. And that's where I think I differ because I was never given the confidence to do this, to do that. It was always my parents used to do these things for me in right respect. They still do certain things for me, as you know. So I want to have that confidence like Lloyd's got, but I'm 55 in October, as you guys know, and I want to have some confidence so I can be able to do things on my own and say, well, yeah, I think this is the right decision that I did make and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, I'll be very interested to know what ideas Lloyd has got because Lloyd said to me yesterday, "Well, look, Pete, if you need any advice on how to do what I do, stuff like that, just let me know." Because yeah, he's a gutsy little fella. I said to him yesterday, "You're a really gutsy little fella, mate." I said, "I'm very proud to know you." He said, "Oh, thanks, Pete. I'm proud to know you too, mate." And I'm hoping, that Lloyd and I will hit it off when we meet each other and, you know, he'll find a girlfriend and I'll find a girlfriend and, yeah, we can hang out, go out for picnics with him on the weekends and stuff like that, if you know what I mean. Take the dog with us and, stuff like that because it's nothing worse than, not having a girlfriend, guys, and then just going out by yourself and all that. So in that respect, I did say to Lloyd, "No, we've got to definitely find someone, and so we can enjoy ourselves." And Lloyd said, "No, no, I'm 100%." He said, "But I've had girlfriends in the past," Lloyd said, "that have used me for my car and just used me to pay for this, pay for that." And I said to Lloyd, "But don't um, get people, to expect you to pay for this, pay for that. Don't forget you're on a pension too. And whatever you got in your bank, that's your business, but no one else's. So don't go telling people how much you got in your bank." And Lloyd said, "No, yeah, I don't tell people how much I've got." And I was saying to Lloyd, "Well, yeah, just be careful, if we do get when we go out on Wednesday, that you don't, start buying this and that for other people." And Lloyd said, "No, no, no, I'm just going to have enough money for myself." And I said, "Yeah, because don't forget, Lloyd, you've got to pay for the car with the roof lining to be done, because that's been booked in for him to get the roof lining done, which is really, I'm looking forward to seeing what the roof lining is going to look like in his car." Um, Unfortunately, I won't get to see the car because Lloyd has got his support worker that will be driving him tomorrow. I think they're meeting at Movie World or something, so Lloyd is going to spend a bit of time there, which is good. I said to Lloyd, "You've got to spend a bit of time with your support worker." So he's not. And I take another point, which I've got to tell you guys too. I take my hat off to him because he's not stupid. He's booked another company. So he booked one day with the nurses next door, right? And he's booked 2 days with my company just to see how they are. See, he's not like me where he falls into that trap and he ends up staying with that company for years and then the company ends up telling him what to do, or you can't do this, you can't do that sort of thing. He susses it out. He really is. He susses it out and says, "Okay, then, this company is not the right fit for me. I'll give them 2 days. I'll see how they go, and then, you know." So I really do appreciate what he's doing, that he's standing up for himself and he's not letting people walk on top of him. Because as you know, people with disabilities, we let people walk on top of us sometimes, and sometimes it can be very, You know, got to have the guts to say no, and unfortunately, sometimes I don't have the guts to say no. I just let people walk on top of me, and that can be a bad thing, if you know what I mean, because I haven't got the guts to say, "Hey, I do know what I'm doing. Just let me get on with it, and I'll go ahead and do it." And I think too, with the company that looks out for me, they've made all these rules and regulations about the live streaming and stuff like that, like you guys know in public. Because they made all these rules and regulations, it's very hard for me to do the live streaming in public and stuff like that. And I think it was what's his name was on yesterday, and he said to me, Pete, I can see that this is really upsetting you. And I said, "Yes, it is, because I'm used to doing my live streams in public like I used to do, and it's been 4 months since I've actually done a live stream in public." And, yeah, as you know, all the company says to me is, "Oh, it's for the safety of the support people." Well, I totally get that, don't get me wrong about that. I do totally get that, but I also should have a right to say, "Well, yeah, I want to be able to do live streams in public, and I do wanna be able to film what I do and stuff like that." I don't believe and I should, say with me not be able to do live streams in public, because at the end of the day, surely it is my life to do live streams in public. I should have the right to say, "Yes, I want to do them," or, "No, I don't." And the trouble is, as you guys know, the people from HR, that's the head of the company, right? They made the ruling about no live streaming in public. And when I said to them the other day, I said to them, "Well, look, that sounds a bit crazy, because I want to be able to live stream in public like I used to be sometimes." You know what I mean? Because Maddie and I, as you guys know, Maddie and I and Olivia, we used to do live streams in public. We used to have a good time. We used to have a good laugh. Now, companies saying, "Oh, you got to film your videos. You got to film showing the tasks that you're doing." I thought the NDIS was meant to be, supporting me in everyday life living, like me going out in the community, having fun, doing my videos because that's what I enjoy, and really supporting what I'm doing. Because I know the NDIS, they probably don't know really what is going on. They think, "Oh well, Pete's happy and stuff like that, and everything's honky dory." But the truth of the matter is, it's just that live streaming and the support workers being able to take their videos down at any time. They're two things that I don't believe in, that they should be allowed to just take their videos down from the channel at any time they want. That sounds a bit, I don't know, it sounds a bit crazy to me, if you know what I mean, guys. I mean, I know you guys may think, "Oh, well, Peter, yeah, it is a bit over the top, but we can see where the company's coming from and all this." And don't get me wrong, I totally get it. I do totally get it. But at the end of the day, I want to be able to do the old streams like I used to do in public, and, I like to enjoy doing my videos and stuff like that, and not worrying about what people, think. "Oh, well, their safety and all this sort of stuff." But at the end of the day, it has to be my safety as well. I know where I'll be doing live streams, and I know where I can't do live streams. I have got curtains here, so that's not a drama. I just turn my lights off so I don't flatten the battery in here. Yeah, so at the end of the day, it should be my my decision. Um, yes, not too bad, my friend, not too bad. Um, um, good, eh? Yeah, so that's what we're trying to work out, guys. That's why I'm going to be having a talk to Lloyd's support worker tomorrow. Um, from the company, the nurse next door, and see what they've got to offer me. You know what I mean? Um, let me see. Life's not too bad. We're just trying to get the rules so we can do live streaming in public again. Instead of sitting here doing it in the van in a garage. I want to be able to do live streaming in public with my support workers, you know what I mean? I don't want to just keep doing videos and all that. I want to be able to do live stream in public too to show you guys what I'm doing, what I'm about, if you know what I mean. Um, Thank you, my friend. I do appreciate it. If you haven't liked, please like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Um, um, oh yes. See, that's what I was saying yesterday. That I should have the right to say, well, yeah, I do want to film in public, but I do want to be in a safe environment. Don't get me wrong about that. I don't want to put anyone at risk. None of the support workers, we want to keep them safe, but I also want to have that independence to say, well, look, if the support workers do want to be on a live stream with me, surely they have the right to say that. Never mind the people from HR just stepping in and saying, well, Pete, sorry, they can't be on live streams with you in public anymore, because that does suck. That really does suck to me. And as you guys know, I'm not a person that takes anything lying down, if you know what I mean. I go ahead and I do things because at the end of the day, I know, well, yeah, it's going to come back and bite me in the ass. I totally get that. But sometimes you've got to stand up for your rights. You've got to stand up for your beliefs in life and what you want to do in life, and try not to let people tell you what to do. You know, because the HR have got this thing where they say, oh, well, if you do a live stream in public, uh, your support workers won't be able to be on social media. I think that's a bit of blackmail for me. You know what I mean? Instead of coming to the table and saying, "Well, okay, we did hear that you want to do live streams in public. Okay, we understand this, Pete. We totally get it. What? Let's make a compromise. Why don't you do live streams in a area which is safe, and just you close your curtains. That way, you and the support workers are safe, and then you've got say with me, you've got nothing to worry about, and we're happy and you're happy. But see, there's no compromise. It's just straight away no live streams, which is, to me, disgusting. Welcome. So yeah, it does make it very hard, especially with Lloyd coming up, because I know I'm gonna do a live stream, and I know I'm probably gonna regret it, but hey, that's a chance I'm willing to take. I have to be able to do a live stream with my friend Lloyd when he's up here because, he did ask me, he did say to me, "Well, Pete, yeah, do a live stream." And a lot of you guys have been saying to me, "No, Pete, we want you to do a live stream with Lloyd so we can talk to him as well when he's up here with you." So, I think that will be a good idea, if you know what I mean. Um, I don't look to tell you the truth, my friend. I don't think I'll get the news I'm wanting to hear with that company. That company makes their own rules. They make their own rules. I mean, I sat down to talk to the support people and all that, but when it came to the live streaming in public, they sort of left that rule up to me. They sort of said, "Well, Pete, it's your channel. They're your support workers. Um, Make sure they're safe. That's all we ask. and do your live streams in public, but make sure it's a safe area where no one can find you. As simple as that. Well, I mean, we've got the curtains now, we just close them. People won't know where we are because the phone will be facing this way. So I can't see really what the big problem is. I reckon they make a mountain out of a molehill, if you know what I mean. Um, it's just for me now, the company now, there's too many rules and regulations for my liking. And, Nathan was saying to me Nathan from Let's See was saying to me, well, look, Pete, it's probably time that you do find another company to look out for you because you just don't need the stress and you don't need the carry on and you certainly don't need them breathing down your neck, watching all your live streams, watching all your videos and all that stuff. You want to have the freedom to be able to do what you want with the support workers in reason and put them on videos with you and have some fun like you used to do. And I totally agree with what Nathan said, because you only get one life. And if you're constantly worried about, not doing, live streams and stuff like that because the company have said to you, "Oh, you can't do that. You've got a contract. Remember that. If you break it, you could be in a lot of trouble." But at the end of the day, the company's meant to be out there to look out for me, not to say to me like a little school kid, you can't do the live streams in public. You're not allowed to do it. At the end of the day, they said to me, "Oh, you can do the live streams without the support workers." But the whole point is we want the support workers in the live streams with us. That's the whole idea of doing live streams is with the support workers in there so they can be behind the camera with me. Maddie was always behind the camera with me doing live streams. She didn't really care. She was quite happy just to be behind the camera and joke around, and that was pretty cool. And I got all the love and respect for Maddie when she used to help me do the live streams. She never once said to me, "Well, Pete, yeah, I don't want to do the live stream with you in public. I don't feel safe," or anything like that. We used to do, as you know, 2-hour live streams at the beach and stuff like that. And Maddie never said to me once, "I'm sorry, I can't do the live stream with you at the beach. I just don't feel safe." You know what I mean? She always stepped up to the plate and she always said to me, "Okay, Pete, we'll go and do the live streams together." And we used to talk on the couch. We used to talk on the couch. We used to put the camera on the table. Remember, we had that crooked table. There's videos of that if you want to go and check it out. We had the crooked table, right? So we used to do the live streams on the crooked table, right? So when we done the live streams, we used to sit on the couch, right? And we used to do the live streams from the couch. And I said to Maddie once, I said to Maddie, "This is really good." And the company didn't have any quarrels about that at all. They didn't, mind us doing the live streams and stuff like that in public because we were just talking and letting everyone know, what videos were coming out and talking to everyone like you guys here. And I think that's where most of the subscribers had come from was Maddie and I doing our live streams and our driving live. Because remember, I don't know if you remember, if you're new to the channel, you probably wouldn't remember, but Maddie and I, we done a driving live stream around the Gold Coast. Um, when I first bought this van, we done a live stream driving around the Gold Coast, right? And I said to Maddie, it'd be a good idea if we can do a live stream where people then can see what we're doing and stuff like that. And Maddie turned around and Maddie said to me, "Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Why don't we go ahead and do it?" And we did, and we got over about, I think, 300 or 400 subscribers in one day. And I said to Maddie, "I can't believe how many subscribers we've got from doing a live stream just driving around." And she said, "No, that is really, really incredible. How many say with me people that you have got just doing a live stream." See, back in the day, I could do a live stream right from my garage at the other place in Labrador where I used to live, right? I could do a live stream easy there because I used to take the van out the garage. It'd be around this time I used to do a live stream in the morning. I'd start my live stream about this time in the morning, right? And what I'd do is I'd just pull the van out the garage and I'd park it outside and I'd I'd open my back door, and I would just sit there, and I would just do a live stream, and I'd be sitting on a couch just talking. See, I could do it there. Here, it's a bit difficult for me to do a live stream pulling the van out the garage because it's a retirement village, and I said to Lloyd yesterday, we have to see if we can get a townhouse or something. Where the rent's pretty cheap, where the government pays half the rent for us because we've got disabilities and that. And he said, yeah, we have to do it through one of the companies, whatever company you're going to be with, Pete. We have to do it so then we get rent assistance and stuff like that. And I said to him, yes, we do, because I want to have my independence. And I don't mind people looking out for us, that are in the company, so I don't mind that. Um, Hi. I don't mind that as long as they don't give us all these rules and regulations. No, you can't do live streams in public. No, you can't do them at the house when anyone's at townhouse when everyone's around. You can't do it there. I want to be able to make up our own mind. So if we want to do a live stream and we think it's right and we think it's safe, then we go ahead and do it. Instead of them saying, "Oh, no, you can't do that." Because I'm definitely not gonna sign a piece of paper till they say, "Yeah, you can do a live stream whenever you feel it's your channel. If you wanna do one, you go ahead and do one." And that's what I said to Lloyd, and Lloyd said, "I can't understand what the stupid idea is of stopping you doing a live stream with your support workers in public. I do a live stream with my support workers in public, and no one has said anything to me, and I've been doing it for nearly 2 or 3 years." And he said, "I haven't had any drama with, the support workers not wanting to be on camera. They've been quite happy to be on camera, and the company hasn't said anything." And I said to him, "Well, what about the NDIS? Have they said anything to you?" And, he said to me, "No, not really. They just let me get on doing what I'm doing, and I go ahead and do it." And I think that shows a lot of guts. That shows a lot of guts that, Lloyd is not like me. He's more of a fighter when it comes to stuff like that. He'll go ahead and he'll do what he thinks is right. He won't let anyone walk on top of him and tell him, no, you can't do this, you shouldn't do that. He'll go ahead and do it. And I think that shows a lot of courage and a lot of guts. And, you know, I'm waiting to see how this all folds out. You know what I mean? What the verdict is and what's going to happen and stuff like that, because I think it is important for me as a human being is be able to do a live stream in public and get my confidence back. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm happy doing live streams in the garage, don't get me wrong, but there's no privacy here too, because you get people that go for the early morning walks and stuff like that. And they walk past, they stick their heads in the garage and wondering, well, who's he talking to now? Sort of thing. They always wonder, well, is he doing a live stream again or something? So, and I would like to have that privacy where I can do a live stream in public and I can say, well, yeah, I I am doing a live stream in public. And I wanna do more of them. Even, if dad says to me tomorrow, or, I want to go out shopping or somewhere, well, I can take him and I'll just wait in the van and I'll come in here and I'll just do a live stream in my van. Because at the end of the day, I won't have the support worker with me. I think I'm going to try and do more solo live streams, like out in public if I can. Because until I get the ruling, I have to make an appointment. I don't know, maybe Lloyd's company can help me or, whatever. I do want to make an appointment to go and see the NDIS itself and say, well, look, these are the rules that are given us. I don't reckon the live stream rule should be up to them. We have got curtains in the van. We can close the curtains when we're in public, and we can do a small live, just for about 20 minutes, something like that. That's all I'm asking, and stuff like that, and see what they come up with. They might say, yes, it's the lady that owns the company. It's too over. She's being too over the top with you, Pete. I just want to get their opinion and see what they reckon, if they reckon it's right or they can step in and do anything about it. Because at the end of the day, I have to be happy too with the service that I'm getting. And to tell you the truth, I'm not happy with the service I'm getting when I've got HR that's looking down at me and, always saying, oh, Pete can't say the girls are pretty. They can't say that. Well, the girls are pretty. I'm sorry to put it out there, but the girls are pretty. I can't go around saying, "Oh, the girls are they're not good looking." That would be disrespectful. They are good looking. They are hotties. Some of them are good looking. And I know the company does get a bit upset when you say that, but you got to admit they are hotties. They are good looking people. Okay, and I can understand where you guys get upset when I keep removing people because they say, "Oh, the girls are good looking, the girls are." Believe me, guys, if I had my way, I'd let you say what you wanted to say. I really would. And I'm putting that out there because I reckon it's right that you guys should be able to have your say. Never mind, the company says, "Oh, no, no, they can't say that about the girls on YouTube." At the end of the day, you should be able to say what you want to say. Um, they, Bruno says, they, welcome. Yeah, so that's what is going on. We are trying to get this rule canned about not doing live streams in public. We want things to go back to normal, and so that I can do live streams in public, especially when I go to SeaWorld or I'm out meeting Lloyd or something. So I do want to get that sorted. Yes, this is in the back of my Toyota Hiace 2013 model called Troy. And yes, I am doing a live stream down here. I thought it'd be something different for you guys. We're always live streaming up there on the weekends and stuff like that. And in the afternoons, I go up there and I do the live streams. Well, I thought it'd be a bit different if we do a live stream down here. The weather's getting a bit more cooler now. It's not so hot like it used to be. So I thought, thank you, Bruno. And I thought, it'd be more better to come down here, do a live stream, talk to you guys, and sit on the couch. Because at the end of the day, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't spend all this money in the van not to sit down on the couch, not to do a live stream with you guys. I want to use the van for what it's intended to be used for, to do live streams, to do me videos and stuff like that. That's what the van is made for me to do my live streams, to do my videos, and to enjoy life. Because as I said, you never know what's around the corner, and you've got to take life seriously sometimes. And I want to do more live stream for you guys in public to show you guys that I do love and care about you guys and the subscribers because you guys are my audience, you are my subscribers, and I love you all dearly. And I don't reckon it's fair that you guys have to see me not being able to do a live stream in the public area that we can choose a public area, but we don't have to tell people exactly where that public area is, if you know what I mean. We can just rock up somewhere and just say with me, close the curtain here where I'm sitting, this curtain here, and no one would know really where we are. And I haven't had any trouble anyway when I've been doing live streams in public a couple of months ago. I didn't have any trouble. It was only because the other support worker I used to work with, she really stuffed it up for me because, as you know, she dobbed me in to the company, and the company just made the whole decision. Well, look, the support workers are not allowed to be on social media with you because this has come up, and they gave me all this bullshit and rigmarole that, oh, it's not the company's fault. The NDIS had cracked down, and they've said this and they've said that. That was a load of baloney. Because I was talking to Nathan and from Let's See, and Nathan said to me, "I'm sorry to say, Pete, that is just a whole heap of bullshit. What they're telling you, everyone's trying to cover their own backside. So of course, no one in the company wants to lose their job. They all want to stay, happy with the boss and make sure that the company's running smoothly and stuff like that. They don't want anyone to sort of upset the apple cart, if you know what I mean. And if you got someone like me that's on their books and is a client for them to look after, and I start making waves, well, of course, they're going to say, well, let's pass it on to the head of the company, HR, and let them scare him a bit. Because, as I said, when I said to my ex case manager the other day. I said, "Well, yeah, how's the videos going? Is everything all right?" All she turned around to me and said is, "Oh, if there's a problem, I will let you know." Um, not, "Oh, yeah, videos are fine." Like, she washed her hands as well about the whole social media stuff too. And, I think they're meant to be there to look after me and to make sure that I'm happy and stuff like that, and not just give me and even at the head of the company too, she never phones me up anymore and says, "Oh, hi, Pete. How's it all going? Are you happy? Is there anything that we have to talk about? Anything you want to work on and stuff like that?" They don't do that, if you know what I mean. I'm in my high ace doing a live stream, and it's really not light yet. So I'm out here in the van because I've got to put this came the other day. This is my sticker, my white sticker. We're going to take the old sticker off today, me and Bron, and we're going to put a new sticker that has arrived. This one in the box here. Clean the windscreen, put a new sticker on, and then we will probably go for a bit of a burn in it because I've got to fill it up tomorrow because it is pension week tomorrow. So I'll fill it up tomorrow. And yeah, I want to do some content, some videos and stuff like that for you guys. And I was going to do a live stream of pulling the sticker off, but I think I'll just do some videos of it because I need some videos. I removed all the videos I had this morning because I cleaned the camera roll out because I thought, well, the camera roll is getting a bit too full now. I may as well clean it out. And I cleaned it right out, unfortunately. It is 7:03 a.m. in the morning on a Monday morning. Um, so yeah, it is the start of a new week here on the Gold Coast in Queensland. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy all the gossip behind the channel that I tell you guys. And believe me when I say none of this is what I'm telling you is not true. Every bit of this is true, mate. It's all true. I don't make stuff up, as most people know that's been on my channel for a while. You know I don't make stuff up. You know when I got a axe to grind, I go ahead and I'll tell you. I don't hide anything, as you know. This button here. No, I didn't. I came out here this morning. Um, Yeah. No, I came out here to do the live stream, because I reckon it was a bit of a change, and I've got to put the sticker up, and I thought, well, I may as well use the van, on the weekdays for what it's made for. And we've got Shannon coming tomorrow at 10:30, so it'll be our last week with me on a Tuesday. We've got 5 people that are gonna be starting to work with me now. 5 different ladies that are gonna be working with me, and I done that so then everyone gets a fair go, if you know what I mean. I don't bullshit, no, I don't. I always tell the truth, when I've got something to say. I don't believe in hiding stuff. It's not the way I work. At the end of the day, honesty is the best policy, my friends. If you tell people porcupines, it comes back and bites you in the backside at the end of the day. And then you think to yourself, well, why did I end up saying that when I should have really just kept my mouth shut? If you know what I mean. And sometimes it does come back and it bites you in the ass. I'm yeah, I'm totally, for that. By telling the truth. I know some people say, well, Pete, we're sorry to say this, but you are taking a bit of a risk, talking about behind the company's back and telling us all this. Shouldn't you keep certain things a secret? And yes, I do agree with you. I should keep certain things a secret. I do agree with you. But at the end of the day, I believe in honesty and telling you guys what's going on, if you know what I mean. Yes, yes, you must have a good memory to be a liar, because if you don't have a good memory, you can accidentally get yourself in a lot of trouble, and you don't want to go and do that. So yeah, you do have to have a good memory to be able to carry stuff off, but I don't lie. I tell yous like it is. I tell you the truth. I tell you what's going on. I don't, turn around and say, "Well, yeah, okay, then this is what's happening. Maybe I shouldn't have put it out there," but I do. That's me. Sometimes I do things without thinking. I tell stuff when I shouldn't, but that's just me because I get frustrated, right? I've got no one else to talk to. I've got no brothers, no sisters, no cousins. They're all down in Melbourne, as most of you people know. And as you people know, it's good for me to sometimes come on here and vent. It's good for me to discuss what I'm feeling and get your guys' input. What do you think of this? What do you think about that? It's good for me to talk. Um, oh yes, well, my father's very wise. Don't forget, my parents are very wise, but this is not the stuff that I can talk to them about. All my mother says, "Oh, but, you don't know if maybe you'll get a worse company than what you got." Um, Thank you, John. I do appreciate you jumping on and talking. Appreciate all my subscribers that come on here every day and they talk to me, and you don't miss a single live stream with me. And I do appreciate that. I really do. I know a lot of people think that I don't respect my subscribers. I do respect you a hell of a lot, guys. I really do. As I said, I'm overwhelmed of how many subscribers that join the channel every single day of the week. It's just, it's mind blowing for me. It's really a privilege to have all you subscribers on here, and we do get the odd subscribers, yeah, that do leave comments that are not suitable for the channel, and they upset a few people, and they're the ones, yes, we do have to get rid of, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to make the channel as positive as I can. I'm trying to make the channel honest, and for people to jump in and people to be, total smartasses sometimes on the channel. It sort of makes the other people that are watching that channel, they think, "Well, how come Peter's not doing anything about this? He's just letting those people get away with saying this and get away with saying that." Believe me, I'm only letting them get away with it once. And then they get their warning, and then they're out. Um, Thank you. Respect, all the love and respect. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. It's really kind of you to say that, my friend. Really is. It means a lot to me. Having, as I said, I don't mean to keep bragging on this. Having ADHD and autism, and not being able to read that well, and having the text to speak, um, that is a real bonus for me. It's really a good tool to have because it makes me more independent, and I can have a conversation with you guys without worrying, "Oh, I can't read the question," because I was many a time I done a live stream before I had text to speak, right? And I couldn't understand what people were saying because I couldn't read the question, and I'd be sitting here for hours and hours just talking on, and people would be wondering, "Why the hell aren't you reading the questions, bear boy?" But this is a game changer. Um, Thank you, I do appreciate it. I do appreciate people that are honest with me too, guys. If people have got a disagreement about something with me, then yeah, they can say to me, "Well, sure, Pete, but I don't agree on that. I think you went around the wrong way about that. You should have done it this way." Feel free to say to me, "Pete, well, I don't think that you went around about that the right way. You should have thought more about before you said this, before you done that." I'm always up for a discussion, guys. Don't worry about that. You can always be honest with me. You can always give me suggestions. We can always compromise, brainstorm here on the channel. That's what the channel is for. That's what live streams are about, is me communicating with you and you communicating with me and saying, "Well, Pete, for example, let's do an example. For example, you can say to them, "Well, Pete, for example, that video you put out, it wasn't really the best quality that you've ever done. Can you try and do it more better this way?" And I'll say, okay, then yeah, sure, I will try and do it better this way. Because I don't mind a bit of criticism. Don't get me wrong. Even if some of you guys don't agree with, say, with me, the way that I discuss things, about the live streamings in public and that, well, I do appreciate you coming in. Good morning, my friend Nathan. How you going, mate? We're just having a topic of the live streams outside in public, and we're just bagging the company a bit, the way they've been treating me and stuff like that. And I'm going to meet up with what's his name tomorrow. He's coming up today. I'm going to meet up with one of Lloyd's people that are looking after him from the nurse next door, and I'm going to ask her a few questions because Lloyd said to me, "No, you can ask my support worker a few questions if you want." So I'm going to ask her, in your company, are you allowed to do live streams with your clients if you're a YouTuber? And are they allowed to be on videos, and will HR be watching the videos and stuff like that? I want to get an idea from a different company, Nathan. Oh, this is true. This is really true. I totally get that. But at the end of the day, too, I want the channel to go back the way it was, to be a fun channel, a happy channel where we're out in public, and I do a live stream. So, hi guys, how are you today? Welcome to the live stream on location, whatever. So then people can, can join in and laugh with us. Um, yeah, I think it's overdue, Nathan. And now they've got the opportunity to talk to Lloyd's support work. I think that's good. It would. If we all thought the same, life would be bloody damn boring, I tell you. Sometimes in life, you've got to have the guts to do something different. Because at the end of the day, the nurse next door will probably say, well, look, I've had one of your clients asking questions. He's not too happy about not doing live streams in public with his support people. Now, we can offer him support and with the support workers in public. That's not a problem for him. And he can, choose who he wants to work with. If they can do that, then probably get back to our company and they'll turn around and say, oh, no, let him do live streams. We're going to lose him. So then they'll probably think, oh, well, yeah, Peter's not mucking around now. He means business. And I doubt that they would like to see me go because there's too much involved with me. They get a good package to look after me. And I think, that all they've got to do is just say, Pete, do live streams. That's it. If you feel comfortable with the support workers in the live streams and they comfortable being in your live streams, then yeah, go ahead and do it. But I will be talking to the nurses next door because I want to find out what they're going to offer and if they can send me the paperwork through to see exactly what it is, and I can make a call and they can um, they'll probably come out and see me or something. We'll definitely see what's involved and stuff. Like I can meet them somewhere. I don't want to meet them at home here because then my mother will interfere and stuff like that. Um, and yeah, I will. Let's see what they got to offer me and stuff like that, and what they can do for me. And if the live stream social media thing, I can do it in public, and they're happy for me to support workers are happy for me to be on live streams with me and all that, then probably it is best for a change. You know what I mean? Because all these rules and regulations, they're killing me. They really are killing me. And I know they keep saying, well, it's to protect the support people. Yeah, but at the end of the day, what about the client's feelings? You have got to obligation to make sure the client is okay, that he's feeling happy, that he wants to do his live streams. Well, let him do them with his support workers. Sort of don't stand in his way. If he feels it's a safe environment to do one, then surely he should have the right to say, yeah, it's a safe environment. There's not going to be any drama, and I've looked into it, and that's it. End of story. But the more that you say to someone, "Oh, no, you can't do a live stream in public," the more that person's gonna turn around and is gonna say, "Well, okay then, fair enough. I can't do a live stream in public, but, um, you can park up somewhere, and just close your curtains and do a live stream that way." I'm not asking to do a live stream in public when I'm walking around and you know where I'm at. I'm not asking to do that. I mean, I'll do that on my own if I have to. That's no drama. But I'm asking to do a live stream when we're like in a shopping center or something. I'm waiting for someone where I can jump in the van with my support worker and press go live and do a live stream when I'm waiting in the car park and just close my curtains so you don't know where I am. Um, I think that should have been a bit of a compromise that should have been made to me, guys. Never mind this total flat out no, you can't do a live stream with your support workers anymore in public because of safety reasons. I mean, that's a load of crap. That's a load of bullshit. I know lots of people that do live streams in public and they're pretty safe. They're happy what they're doing. The reason why I do bang on about live streams a hell of a lot, and I know people are getting sick to the back of teeth for me complaining about live streams in public, is I do believe that I should be able to do a live stream in public without being sort of handled, uh, hand hounded by the company and saying, "No, Pete, you can't do it. It's not right." The safety of the support people come first. You know what I mean? I should have the right to insist. Well, look, yeah, I do want to do a live stream, and I do want the right to do one in public and to be, we do want to be safe. Of course, we want to be safe. Everyone wants to be safe when doing a live stream. No one wants to feel that they're in danger. So yeah, I do. Yes, yes. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, back in the day, we used to do live streams in public. John, me and my support workers. We used to do live streams in public, but since I had that other support worker that spoiled all this for me, I no longer can do live streams in public. And as I said, when I was sick over Christmas, not being able to video and all that, the support workers weren't allowed in the videos and stuff like that. Um, that like made me very sick, and the company didn't even turn around and say, "Well, we're sorry, Peter, for all the trouble that we've put you through. We had no right to." No, sorry, no, nothing. And that's what really got to me. And I'm sure the nurses next door, when I explained that to them, they would say, "No, there's no way we would have done that to you." And I want to see what package they can give me. Because, yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, it's my life, my choices. If I feel I'm not being looked after properly and that it's too many rules and regulations for me, well, and I don't like the way the HR people say, "Oh, you got to take that live stream down. We're not very happy about that." Well, too bad. It's my channel. If I want to do a live stream it's at home, it's my life. And if I want to do one in public, it's up to me too. I mean, they really can't stop me. I think they're just putting the frighteners up to me. But I do know if anything did happen, like they said to me, okay, the support workers can't be in our live streams and stuff like that. Well, then it'll be a totally different story. I would go probably straight to the NDIS and explain to them, well, this is what's happening. We're trying to get rid of this rule here, but they're making it very hard to get rid of this rule. So yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, I do want the channel to go back to normal the way it used to be. When I used to have fun, I used to have a joke, I used to have a laugh, and we could do all these things. But it's very hard when you constantly got people that are watching over your back and they're saying, "Well, Pete, you can't do this, you can't do that." Um, oh, they keep saying me, "Oh, it's the support workers' safety. You've signed a contract to say that you won't be doing live streams. We agreed on that." But hey, surely there's compromise in that rule. Surely that rule, they can say, well, at the end of the day, it is your channel, Pete, and the safety of the support workers are important to the company, and they're there to look after you and all this. Surely they should say, well, Pete's not stupid. He knows what's going on. He knows what's right and what's wrong. Surely they should leave that judgment up to me instead of just stepping in and thinking, oh, we've got to protect the company. We've got to protect the support workers. At the end of the day, you've got to protect your bloody clients, never mind the support workers. The support workers do know what they're doing. We know it's a safe environment and stuff like that. And in a special occasion, we'd like to do a live stream, not be frightened to press the button because a bloody HR breathes down our neck. That's not on. Um, they're worried about if people, say when we get in, go on their computers and they say, oh, well, this is where they're live streaming from. Let's go and see what they're doing. Let's go and, give them a hard time and stuff like that. They're worried about that. And at the end of the day, we've been doing these live streams for like donkey's years. I mean, not donkey's years, about a year and something now. We've been doing live streams. And honestly, to tell you the truth, we've had no problems whatsoever. We've gone ahead and we've done them. We've enjoyed them. We haven't done anything wrong. So yeah, I reckon, it's only because that support worker had spoiled it for me that all of this has started, and I don't reckon it's right. I don't reckon I should be the one punished for it because they took their side of a support worker that's not really right for the job. Um, you know, why should she get away with making all these false stories about me, and then the company believes her and so, oh yeah, yeah, okay, then yeah, he shouldn't have done that. Oh, that was bad. Why the hell do they listen to her? Why didn't they say, well, look, Pete's got rights too. We don't believe that Pete would go out of his way to put people at danger. We don't believe this. Why not ask me about it before they make up their minds and say, well, look, Pete, we've had a complaint. This support worker has said this about you. They don't feel right in your videos. Well, yeah, if she doesn't feel right in the videos, fine. Let's leave it like that. Let's not get everyone else involved. So then all the support workers think, oh, well, if she doesn't feel safe, then yeah, we don't feel safe. I mean, because then one bad apple starts it all for the others. And then the others get involved and the others turn around and say, oh, yeah, she's right. We don't feel safe because then it starts drama for everyone else. And then everyone else gets involved. They all put their 2 cents worth in. And then I'm the one that cops it, if you know what I mean. Well, yeah, the company's got all the information about that sort of thing, if you know what I mean. But the only trouble is the company they want to save their own asses. You see what I mean? That's why the lady of the company put it to HR because she didn't want to get in trouble because I believe the husband owns the company or something. So she didn't want to get herself in trouble. That's why she passed it on. Good morning, Harry. How are you today, my friend? Welcome to the Livel stream. Yeah, so it was the head of the office that the lady at the office put it up to the HR when she shouldn't have done it. She had no right to do that. Oh yeah, but I all I want to be able to do is just live stream in public all the time, John. That's all I'm asking for. Nothing more, nothing less, John. He's probably hitting the road soon, and he'll be up this afternoon. He's not stupid. He's rented himself a what do you call it? A hotel room in Surfers Paradise for the night. He's not stupid. He knows how to. I reckon he's getting he made a bit of money on the farm because he goes for his uncle to help him on the farm. So maybe his uncle gave him some cash to help him out, which is good. He's not afraid of hard work, which is really good. So yeah, I got all the love and respect for him because yeah, he goes out of his way. He doesn't hurt people. He gets on with his life, and he does it the best he can. Um, yeah, yeah, I totally get that. I totally get that, John. I totally get where you're coming from. They can't stop me. Yeah. Um, yeah, I just want to be able to do the live streams in public, and yeah, they have to give us a trial run. They can't just turn around and say no. You can't live stream. End of story. That's the way it's happening. We're putting our foot down, and that's it. I don't think, John, they have just got the right to say no. You can't do it. They've got to let us have at least a trial run. Because the girl that stuffed it up for me, um, she really stuffed it up in a big way. Like when we were joking about one of the support workers on TikTok with Lloyd, I was joking about one of the support workers that he was going to work with. And they said, "Oh, you can't talk about them like that." Yeah, what's her name is, she's upset. The girl, she won't work with Lloyd now. And I'm thinking, bloody hell, we're only having a bloody joke. She is good looking. What's wrong with that? I'm not saying anything that's bloody wrong. Jesus. I am. I am. I'm talking to Lloyd's company tomorrow. The nurses next door. And I'll be talking to them in front of Shannon, so Shannon knows what's going on. Uh, yeah, that's what they've said, my friend. That's what they've said to me. Hello. Yeah, that's what they said to me, John, that they could stop the workers doing live streams with me. But I reckon it's the workers' rights. If they want to do a live stream with me in public and we've got the curtains shut and we're parked up somewhere where no one knows where we are in public, I reckon then it should be up to us. If we all agree, I'm sure if the support workers are happy to follow my lead on this and my say when my hobbies are to do live streaming in public and videos and all that, well, surely then people can see that I'm doing a good thing. I'm not doing a bad thing. I'm just doing my live stream and letting people know what we're doing. They also said, "Oh, you can't load videos when you're in public. You've got to wait for it to get home." Well, I've been loading videos in public for nearly 7 or 8 months. You can't just go ahead and tell me you can't load videos in public. I don't reckon that's right. I reckon that bloody stinks. I'm not too bad venting a few things that were on my mind, my friends. Sorry if I am boring a few people, but yeah, I like to vent things on the channel. Yeah, I totally get that, John. I totally get that. Don't get me wrong. I totally get that. But at the end of the day, it's my goals and my hobbies, and they've got to support me in my hobbies. So the company's got to realise that if they can't do that for me, to support me in my hobbies with the support workers, being able to do live streams and that, then I have to look into other tournaments. Like what other companies offer me. How many days can they offer me? What are the hours like, and stuff like that, if you know what I mean, because no one has put down to the table and said, "Okay, Pete, we'll compromise." No one has even offered me a compromise about live streams. It's just a total flat out no, and it shouldn't be. At the moment, they're through the roof, but I do believe some might be coming down because of the recession, because of the petrol prices and stuff like that. It's making it harder for people to go to work and that because of the fuel situation. And people that can't afford their mortgage because stuff like that. So yeah, it does make it hard for people that are, say, with me in that bind, and I do feel sorry for them, that they're in that bind. No one asked for this to happen, believe me. It's just something that should have never happened. So far today, guys, I've been doing most of the talking. You guys have really been jumping in, which is really good. You've been in the conversation. You've been asking me all these questions, and it's really, really been good fun. I do thank you guys for jumping in and being here and stuff like that. It's really cool. I hope you enjoyed videos today that we're gonna be filming and stuff like that. There's gonna be a lot of cool videos coming out, and I can't wait to say when we put them out for you. And I'm excited about putting the new sticker on and taking the old one off. Don't get me wrong, they only last a certain time and then the paint color dye comes out of them. Hopefully, this is a better quality sticker because it's from the UK, it's from America, and I did have to wait about 5 weeks. And they did print it for me too. So it has been printed for me. The other ones were like just in stock. But this one here, I think they printed it for me, so I'm hoping it's better quality sticker. Time will tell. It's something that will, it will blend. I mean, black's good, but black is such a hot color when you're driving, if you know what I mean. So I'm very tempted to see what it looks like. Yes, Brian, I upload every day of the week. I'm always putting content out every day of the week. I'm filming, putting content out. I had to go through my camera roll today and get rid of a lot of videos that I had because they were just sitting there doing nothing. I wasn't going to post them because they're real old ones. And I thought to myself, well, I've got to clean up because I've got all those videos I want to be doing of when we go to SeaWorld, when I go out for lunch and the sticker videos and stuff like that. I want to have room on a camera roll to do all that. And if I don't clean the camera roll out, I won't have room to do all that thing. So I had to clean it out. It's this one that says Toyota, John. I've got a black one at the front, and it's got a big scratch down it. We've managed to cover it with texture color, but we have got this new one. I don't know if you can see it. It's in the box. It's a white one, and it's got Toyota on it, white and red. So it's got red writing, and it's a white banner, and the van's white. So I reckon white and red should go together. We'll see how long it lasts. If it lasts for about 3 months and it starts to get a bit fadey, we'll just order another one because they're only $58. And I reckon I've had this one for 4 months now. And don't forget, it was left outside at the camper van place. So it's getting a bit sun colored. I take it out the box, but I can't actually open it, but I can take it out the box for you guys. Uh, we've done it. So vaguely, hang on, this is what it's going to look like. I don't know if you can see the red writing. It says Toyota. What I might do is go measure it. Hang on, guys. Oh, it's smaller. Okay. We see that. Oh, Mm. So it's a lot smaller. Sorry, it's a lot smaller than the other one, and that's what it looks like. It's a lot smaller than the other one, um, and it's a windscreen banner, so it won't go across to where you're driving, which is good. Um, I'll take the dog about, yeah. I want to take the other one off and try and get this one on. Um, you want to come up there, Butch? Come on, what you want? I'll stay there then. Coming or what? Come on, Butch. You coming or going up? You coming or not? Come on. Good boy. Hang on, guys. I'll just get this set up. And then I'll get you guys set up. Alright. I'm going to bring you guys with me. And this is what I'm removing. I'll set you guys up. Might not be able to see what I'm doing, but as far as I can get it. I'll put this at the corner here. Maybe you can see what I'm. We'll do is, guys, we'll put this one, um, being a change of plans, guys. Uh, we try, what we'll do is, guys, we'll try and put this one, because I think this one might fit. Yeah, it might fit at the back. I'm going to stick it at the back, and you really can't put it at the back. I think, bit like that. How's that gonna work? That's not good. Oh, ah, oh, oh, right. Yes, yes, okay. Hang on, guys. I'll move it now. Yeah, I was like, yeah, yeah. Well, no, 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 more in this. Oh, right here. You know how you put paper, right? So what you do is Thank you for understanding. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad. Camera's there. Hang on. Watch. I'm going to go and get the camera. Ah, sorry, guys. I'm bad. I shouldn't have left you there. I'll put you in the corner. Put you that way. I'll be over here, guys. Get back in. Dog can't get it. You. Get it up here. I'm being ready. Ah, what are we all saying here? Uh, give you a look what I'm doing so far. Uh, we are getting the old sticker off. Uh, and new one is ready to be put on. I've got to clean the windscreen. A new one ready to put. I've already got a scratch and I haven't been near it. How does that work out? Hang on, guys. Uh, Stop it, Butch. Yeah. Really cold, it isn't. Oh, damn. Yeah. Come on, Butch. Come on, Butch. Come on. Yeah. That one. One sticker off. Uh, Wait there. I'm going to get my glasses. Stay there, guys. Glasses. What's the empty lolly packet? Let's get some lollies, guys. Hang on. Watch. Leave it. Ah, hi, Paul. We're just getting ready to put another sticker on when Bond comes. This one's a lot trickier than the others. Ah, what? Stay. I think what I might do is go back in the van till Bond comes, and then we'll put that on. Watch. Leave it. Thank you. Leave that there. Um, we'll go back in the van. Come on, Butch. Uh, 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 come on, come on. Uh, come on, Butch. Come on, come on. Oh, Butch, be careful. Uh, right. Uh, now. Uh, right. Sorry, guys. Butch, down. Right. Uh, sorry, guys. I haven't got my glasses on. Uh, no, that's my neighbour's car. Um, that belongs to my neighbour. Got to give that windscreen a wash, and then we'll put the sticker on, a new one. But they come in different letters, so you got to put each letter at a time. So that's going to make it interesting. We have got the one, the Beast, and that's lasted nearly. So that's pretty good. Ah, it's just Toyota, but each letter peels off. So each letter you put it, you got to put each letter on at a time, one by one. So I'm going to get Bron to give me a hand because the letters that come one at a time on the front. Um, so yeah, they're like a different quantity. So yeah, they're different. Oh no, no, it's different letters. When it's got T, O, and all that, and you take one letter off at a time, stick it to your windscreen, then put the O, stick it to your windscreen. They come off each letter at a time off of the paper, so it's stuck to a special paper. I'm presuming you might be able to just put the paper on and be able to put the backing of the paper on. And is that the way you do it, Nath? Like the paper is like, say with me, a paper, and it's got the word Toyota written on it. I'm presuming you just peel the paper and put the backing paper and stick it down and peel the back bit off so the letters are all sticking. Is that the way it goes, Nath? Oh, and then peel it from the back, Nathan, so it all comes. Oh, then the letters, yeah, then the letters just stuck to the windscreen, sort of thing. Yeah, we go. Soapy water. Okay. That's to make it to go on a bit better, eh, Nath? Fair enough. Soapy water. Yeah, it's new. I got a new one. It's like it says at the back door here, the Beast. And we've had that for nearly 2 years, and that still looks like the day it was put on. So I think it's the same sort of one. The other sticker, Nathan, geez, it was it is, you can't really see through the windscreen with the other one. I'm gonna wash the windscreen, but with I'll use Windex, special car Windex I got for the windscreen. I don't want to lean on the windscreen, so I'll go bloody through it, mate. We've got lights here in the van already. Don't need any more. Okay, soapy water, and then we'll push it out. What I'll do is, okay, I'm gonna pin that comment, Nathan, so when what's her name comes, she'll be able to read it for me. Read it, to her. There you go. Lights. Yeah, I had them on this morning, Nathan, because I got out here at 6 o'clock. So I was out here this morning. I put some of that stuff on the front of the van too, Nathan, so I didn't scratch the paintwork. The what do you call that? Reds, plastic, the plastic covering that you use for roofs and that. What do you call it? I like it, that tent covering stuff. I put that on the wipers, so it go down the front of the van. So if I put the ladder against it, it won't scratch that. It will just go onto the thing. Thanks, David. I got. Yeah, it's one we had already. I'm looking forward to this one because I'll be able to see for the fucking windscreen. The other one I couldn't see for the bloody windscreen. Kept looking at bloody travel on, thinking, "What the hell can't I see anything?" Um, and it might look a bit more better too because it's in red, red and white. Red it is. Fuck, I should have got it in white. Is it in white? I can't. I think it's in white. Or it's in red. I've got to have a look. I can't remember what the sticker looks like. I've got to have a look at it to double check it. Yes, we're allowed to window tint vehicles here. I think it's in white. I'll go and grab the sticker, guys. Hang on. I want to have a look for myself. Oh no. Right, got the sticker. Here we go. We've got the sticker, guys. This is what it looks like, and it's got this backing sort of thing, and it's got the Toyota bit in white. What I can see. So it is in white, and I believe it's just one that you stick on, Nathan. But that's what it looks like. And yes, the Toyota bit is in a a underneath here without buggering it. Yeah, white colour, Nathan. Yep, it is a white colour sticker. So yeah, it all is in white and red. So Toyota's in white, and that bit's at the sides in red. Right, okay. That is the sticker that has got to go on. So we'll leave that there. So we know the sticker is there. Right. The sticker is there. I'll just turn this on. Don't want to flatten the battery. Yeah, so the sticker is there ready to go. And I've just got to do the windscreen, soapy water like Nathan said. Um, and then it should stick on. If anyone's got any questions, please do ask, if you don't mind. Do ask questions, guys. If anyone's got any question, please do ask my question. Ask the questions, please, if you don't mind. What an effort that was getting that bloody sticker off. Jesus. Oh my God. That was a hard one. Yeah, I didn't know it was on that backing paper here that I've got here. Um, yeah, so apparently, yeah, the backing paper must go on. You screwed it on. Yeah, okay. I'll leave it till when Bron gets here. She'll be here another half an hour. I'll get wait for her. I might clean the windscreen when she gets here as well, and then we'll put it on. Ah, what a mission! What a bloody mission! I'll tell you one thing, but fucking sticker was sticking, but yeah, I don't know why it went that colour. It went a bit fadey. So hopefully now this one goes all right. Oh, excuse me. So a new era and a new sticker. Um, yeah, so do I. I reckon it's gonna look cool when it's on. When it's up there, I really do think it's gonna look cool myself, actually. As you know, I'm not a handyman. Doing that sort of stuff. So yeah, I definitely don't know how to do stuff like that. Um, yeah, I never have, never. I hope Bron knows how to do it. Bron seems. We'll see if it puts Bron to the test. I'm sure Bron will say, "Oh yeah, I can do this," or maybe no, I can't do this. We'll figure it out together. But yeah, we'll get it done. We'll get it done and we'll get it up there and we will do a video of it, a couple of vids of it. Uh, I know a lot of people think, well, you're not much of a photographer, Pete, and you don't bloody film you taking the sticker down. You don't bloody film putting it up. What good are you? This is true. I'm not one that really, I should be filming more on how to put stuff up there and how to put stuff down. But I got caught in the moment again, and I really didn't bother to do stuff like that. So no, I'm sorry. I do apologise on stuff like that. Mm. But if you got any questions, guys, please do ask. Well, basically, that's what it looks like, Nate. That's what it is. That's what the sticker is, Nate. So that's what it is. Most of it. The other variety, what I can see, is white. The letters of the Toyota are white. So the end bits are red, but the Toyota bits are white. So yeah, it'll go up there nicely. Nice white lettering. So yeah. Oh, Nathan said perfect. Okay, I better answer this again. Perfect. Thanks. So you reckon, Nathan, all this bit here that says peel, got this thing that says peel, this whole bit, this goes on the windscreen, does it, Nath? So you put this bit all on the windscreen and just peel this bit off of the windscreen, this bit backing paper off of the windscreen. Is that how you do it, Nath? Um, oh, okay. So yeah, you just put that on and you just get the card and the soapy water and just like that, and then just peel it like that from the back. Okay, yeah. They don't, hey, Nathan, they don't make anything bloody easy these days, do they, mate? Everything's got to be so bloody complicated for people like me, eh? People that are not brain surgeons, eh? Hey, I bet you got one on the Navara, eh? On the windscreen, eh? That says Navara. Hmm. I'm good at getting them off. I I hope when Bron comes, yeah, she'll know more about these things than I do, hopefully. Or she'll check up on a video on how to watch them. But we got your comment pinned, so once she gets here, she can read your comment, and she'll then know more about it because I've got it pinned, so I don't forget. You know how to do it. Just waiting for her to get here. I've been waiting all weekend, to tell you the truth. But I've got everything covered up, ready to go. So we can just put it on there. So if we've got to stand on a ladder, it really doesn't matter. I reckon windscreens are the hardest to do, because you've got to lean on them, and if you lean too hard, you can go inside, and we don't want that to do it. That's true, mate. That's true. That is very true. You know, Lloyd's on his way up here now, Nathan. In the Commodore. Probably when I get the sticker up, yes, most definitely. Probably take it out for a drive and do some vids on it. I don't know if there's a shopping trip coming up for Dad. I don't know. But yeah, most probably go for drives today, so the dog can stretch his legs. That's definitely on the cards. Empty the rubbish bin, stuff like that. Few chores to do before we head out. Um, but tomorrow morning I'll be in here as usual. It will be the last week that Shannon works from 10:30 till 5:30 with me. It'll be the last day tomorrow. Then after that, it will be just 9 o'clock till 4 o'clock till I sort out the other problem. The other thing I'm going to be sorting out tomorrow by talking to Lloyd's. The company that Lloyd's looking out for him. I'll be talking to them tomorrow, finding out a bit more about it. Because even I'm a bit curious now in what the situation looks like in the future for me. It does take a long time for them to come, for Bron and everyone to come here to do support work. Sometimes I wish they did start early. Bloody more easy for me. Ah, yeah, so Nathan's right. But if you wait, good things good things happen. If you hurry, you fuck up, you make a mistake. And it's no good for the Navara then, eh, Nathan? Well, yeah, but Lloyd says no, but Lloyd said no, the company that he's with in New South Wales, um, is only for the area. He said he has to go for the company that looks out for him down here, which is the nurses next door. And I'm gonna be meeting up with, one of his support workers tomorrow, because I wanna ask her some questions about the company. Do they allow live streams in public? Do they mind their clients doing live streams in public? I wanna find out more about that, Nathan, and what they can offer me, if you know what I mean. And if, they've got any rules and regulations about that, 'cause I just wanna see where I stand, Nathan. If you don't ask in life, Nathan, I don't know then what's going on. I've got no idea. I'll probably be stuck with this ruling for the rest of my life, and I certainly don't want that to happen, Nathan. So I do want to find out from another company what the score is, mate, if you know what I mean. No, no, Lloyd's company is a nurse next door, which he uses up here. So up here, he uses the nurses next door, it's called. Well, there's only one way to find out, mate, and that's to ask. If you don't ask, you don't know. If you sit back and wonder, oh, why didn't I check into this? Why didn't I check into that? Then you'll never know. You'll never know. I like to ask questions. I like to find out what is the best for my say with me, my mental health, and for people to help me and to look after me and stuff like that. I want to know more about that. I don't want to just be wondering, about it. I want to be able to do something about it. If you know what I mean. So it does make it fairly hard for me to sort of think about that sort of stuff because I really do want to say when we get it done and get it out the way, if you know what I mean. And then hopefully move on with my life and do some fun things like I want to do in life instead of being controlled all the time. So, we'll see what tomorrow brings. Hopefully it will bring some good news. Who knows? Or I could turn around and say to you guys, well, sorry guys, it's basically the same news. I don't know yet. I really don't know. Um, Only time will tell. If you like the live stream, guys, hit the like button and please do subscribe if you don't mind. Like and subscribe, guys, if you don't mind. All right, guys, I'm going to go.